Picture this. A fat ass.
I see that a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So just, you know how you do a collage?
Yeah.
Like take a blank canvas, cut out a picture of an ass.
You being for real? Like,
No.
This is the second time you did that. Because I can't tell if it's being. So you said that you wanted something with like at least an ass in it, but not so obvious.
Yes. A discreet ass.
Alright.
Discreet ass.
Discreet ass. It's art.
Mm-hmm.
Ass is a metaphor.
Wait, can a fridge still open? Okay.
Can the fridge still open successfully without knocking anything over?
Yeah, because I will not be. I can't afford that shit.
I'm not getting anyone.
So what the fuck are you gonna drink it?
What? Take a can.
Why are you gonna drink a half?
I'm gonna put it back.
Nobody else is gonna drink a half of that shit. Why?
No, to drink the whole shit.
He has cups too. You don't gotta pour it in the water bottle. Oh, can I get one of those?
I kind of want one too, but I need to finish this.
It's watermelon or pineapple.
There's a watermelon?
Nah, it's pineapple.
What's in that black bag?
What's the other pack?
What's that black bag?
It's watermelon too. Yeah.
Oh shit.
But
Nigga time.
Let me get a pineapple. What is that?
Watermelon.
But I thought you wanted watermelon.
No, I have to finish this.
Oh.
I'm not gonna drink half and then drink.
Why not?
That was classic. Alright, so we good?
Yeah, we good.
Alright. Welcome back to the Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast. Along with me, I got me mates.
Shit.
Sir Christian, Sir
Yo.
Wilhelm.
Hello.
Hold on.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
That fucking Birmingham accent.
Right.
Is that what it is? I don't even know.
That shit is ugly.
Another week.
The city and the accent.
More heat for the peeps. So, last week we kind of wrapped the episode with a political take. It's only right.
That was last week?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, she reminded us. So it's only right we bring it right round because there was a lot of things in the news world that had to do with politics.
They politicking all right.
Yeah, politics as usual, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Episode name.
Yeah. So what we seen was Kamala Harris was chosen to be the vice president of Biden. How do you feel about that?
I'll answer first. I don't know yet because I just don't know enough shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll wait till more information of what she will bring to the table. I will say this is probably one of the more interesting VP picks probably ever.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about like the racial and the fact that she's a woman type of thing. I'm like past that. I mean, it would be a great thing if that would, be happen. It's taken long enough, but I need to know more about what she has to offer. But I think she's going to play a bigger role than typical VPs if Biden gets elected. I think she'd have way more say and way more influence than a typical VP nom.
Yeah, I'm on the same page as you. I don't know too much about her, but I was reading into it. She seems cool, interesting. You did have an interesting take last week where you were saying that you feel like if Biden gets elected, you feel like he might just croak.
Well, I said that on live.
You said
a lot of people feel that way though.
I don't know if he's gonna croak, but I don't.
He looks a little rough.
Like he looked all right. Like the VP Biden 4 years ago, like when he was still VP under Obama, is a different Biden than today's Biden.
Right.
I don't know if it's just more exposure and like he's been just like made out to be worse than he was, or I don't know. But he just doesn't look mentally all together. He forgets a lot.
Yeah.
And that's not even sugarcoated. He does. He's very forgetful.
Does he genuinely have dementia?
I don't know, but are you good? You had something to say? That's what I thought.
Yeah. All right, bro. We can't be doing this.
Yeah. I think he's got some sort of dementia. I could see with that.
Yeah.
But and then on top of that, The job of the presidency ages you OD. From like if you look at past presidents from when they get into office in the 4 to 8 years that they serve, they look so different.
Most presidents are old as fuck already, though. That's
Trump, I don't know if y'all know this. Trump really has gray ass white hair. All that shit is dot. That blonde shit is dot.
No, of course.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you take a bath in Cheetos.
Yeah. This shit is white as fuck. But that the job ages you. So on top, I don't know if he's gonna croak. That'd be wild. I wouldn't.
I'm not laughing at that.
I'm not laughing at that, and you know it. I'm not going to put it at the
realm. Might have to step down
I'm not gonna. He's old. He's like 70 something.
Most of Obama's probably like
Obama was the youngest one. He was like 48, ever, right? I think, or something like that.
Yeah, she's what 55.
Yeah, still, which is fairly young. That's the 77. I think Biden is.
So deep.
Come on, I don't know if his overall health is capable of all the travel that you have to put in, all this shit. It's a lot, and honestly, and the next person that would be in line is her. If he either physically can't do it, or mentally can't, like I don't. It's something. It's interesting.
I think they just want to get him in and just get the
well,
back. Like they don't give a.
I don't think that VP pick doesn't matter at that. Democrats just don't want Trump or a Republican in that chair.
Yeah. Right. So I mean but with Kamala, like I guess she's cool. I don't really give a fuck. For me, it wasn't gonna matter who they pick. They could have picked fucking Barney to be VP. I wasn't gonna. It's not gonna
pick Barney. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, you definitely got my vote.
I probably still vote. I ain't gonna hold.
Barney is president. Hip Hop Harry is the vice president.
That's a fucking cabinet I can get behind.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of people like we don't have like a real feel for how to feel with Kamala, but on the internet, there's been a lot of woke warriors going to war and hating the fact
woke warriors literally are always at war with
that's
everything.
their job.
It's in the name, I guess. Warrior.
Just go to battle for everything. So they're just there thinking, oh nah, this bitch is a cop. She did this and that and
was she a cop? Oh, she was
like not a
the
cop.
DA or some shit.
Yeah, but a lot of presidents get into law.
Yeah,
a lot of
they're all lawyers.
Almost all government officials were lawyers.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it was, but she had something to do with like people of color getting arrested and some shit like that. So like the woke warriors ain't fucking with her in that. So they don't care for her.
Republicans have been coming out with the same information too.
I have very bad news for them, but every presidential candidate has been responsible for the incarceration, the unfair incarceration of minorities.
You can't win it. You can't win them all. Like,
no.
People are always going to dig up some shit.
The only thing I find funny, well, I don't know if it's funny, but whatever, but all these, especially between Biden and Kamala Harris, they literally sit on a debate stage. Politicians fucking go at each other.
Yeah.
Until it's absolute time for the presidency, then they're all best buddies and they'll have support and this and that. And I fully back him. She's kind of full of shit.
They all
but they're all full of shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, if they're all full of shit and you can't escape them all being full of shit, then you gotta deal with it.
It's like the Trump when Trump was running and all these and Ted Cruz and
they all were
Rubio.
bashing the shit out of each other.
And then now they kiss his fucking feet.
Exactly, because they all want to get shit done on the local level and have funding from the federal government. And keep that seat Republican and have control.
Yeah.
So they can basically pass shit because that's how the country works.
Politics is nasty.
Yeah, it's a disgusting game.
Yeah.
It's no morals.
All ass kissing.
Son, they still got Herman Cain's Twitter active campaigning for Trump.
That's what I'm like, hold up.
That's sick.
You got the woke warriors and you have the undead talking shit. I'm like, damn, these niggas can't get
the Cain gang, right?
Niggas is wild. I don't know what the fuck.
Son, if you still use
2 weeks ago,
I don't even know they had a funeral yet.
Probably not.
That's OD. Son, they don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah.
No. That's sad.
I'm like,
I feel so sorry.
Apparently, it says it's run by his sister and either wife or something like that.
But what do you have to do on a dead man's account? Why are you talking shit? Like, politics as usual.
Yeah, I'd be sick. Well, when I'd be dead. But like, if they start using my shit after I'm dead and they start like just
you be
talking shit,
some wild pics.
They start leaking all my shit. They start leaking my dick pics after I'm dead.
Well, you ain't got nothing to feel embarrassed about.
No, you're right.
You're dead.
That's facts.
You gonna be tight, bitch. You be like, damn, I should have gave him the pussy.
Nah, I will be tight.
Oh yeah,
I'm coming back.
If you die, you find out of all the bitches you could have fucked in your life.
Yo, imagine
you find out all the answers and truth about everything.
Oh, that would suck. I'd be sick.
Imagine like when you die.
I think that's how it happens.
Would you be more sick if you found out how many more bitches you could have fucked, or that you ended up would have been able to fuck any of them?
I think.
I already think I can't fuck any of them. So, yeah, for facts, Nia.
Like, imagine when you died, it's like the end of like Call of Duty where you see your stats and your rank and all of that shit. Like, damn, my KD is trash.
I could have had her. What?
I'm coming back. I'm making it up the gulag.
My dick to pussy ratio is garbage.
You see them fly on the butt ass dude.
Oh wow.
I'm at my funeral. The chick saying, "Damn, I really wish I would have went out with you that one time."
I'll be pissed.
You just see my wood going up
in the casket.
Look, the whole casket.
The whole back half of the casket just started raising up.
That'll be wild.
Fuck around corner gave me a bigger dick too.
That'll be OD.
Put all the stuff in there.
Don't embalm the whole body. Just do your fucking dick.
Even in the fucking suit, you see like a big ass bulge. What the fuck?
I'm gonna put that in my will.
Yo, imagine somebody got taxidermy.
Yo, when I'm dead, hook me up.
Imagine somebody got taxidermy and they put the wood up. That'd be wild. I want bitches to ride me even when I'm dead. Like, damn.
That's sick.
But that's
you can't trust a bitch who fucks a fucking stuffed person.
Because if they crack your shit, you tight.
Oh my
God. Where were we?
So
politics.
Yeah, politics. Back to politics as usual, nigga. So when we wrap, breaking news happened. Sir Donald Trump signed an executive order to give us another stimulus and give unemployed niggas like myself money. This was a major thing because we've been needing money since the unemployment ran out back in July. The Democrats and the Republicans haven't agreed on anything, and they've just been prolonging this whole shit. And now these niggas is on vacation for 31 days.
30 days?
31 days.
I thought it was like 2 weeks.
No, 31 days. We're in a global pandemic. Niggas is getting, well, they can't get evicted. Vacation. They're going back to their states to run
like charity work and bullshit.
Whatever. Fuck. They're not helping the American people. Like you say, oh, we're here for the American people, nigga. No, you not, nigga. You here for yourself. You rich. You chilling. But yeah, niggas is out here starving. Niggas is getting paid $100 a week. Some people getting paid like.
Oh, that 400 isn't in effect yet?
No.
Oh. No.
This is. I'll break down exactly what happened. So, Democrats they wanted to extend it $600. Republicans was like, nah, we'll give y'all $200. So in order for this shit to work, they both had to come to an agreement, which nobody is budging on either side. So the Republicans hit up Trump like, yo, this shit not working. We need you to sign up an executive order. So we signed that executive order to, one, make it look like a hero. So that way it makes the Democrats look bad because they know the Democrats don't want that shit. Mm-hmm. So if they challenge it, that means they're stopping it. Nobody's getting money. So it was a chess move. It was a smart move. Yeah, on his part. It's fucked up though, but niggas is out here starving now. So that's where we're at with it. I seen that go and niggas were just hype. Oh shit, we getting another $400. Bottles on me. Pull up. We partying.
Bottles on me.
Yeah, niggas trying to buy bottles.
It's that on top of already unemployment.
Yeah, so if you're getting like $400 already, you get an extra $400. Oh, that's another thing. People thought it would be an extra $400, but that's not how it works. It would be $300, and the other $100 has to be funded by the state, which majority of states, like New York, can't afford to do because we don't have the money.
Yeah, we're broke.
Yeah, so it just looks cool on paper, but it's a setup. So what I did see, let me see if I can find it. Because while we're out here struggling, I realized that compared to other people's stimulus package...
Oh, we ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
Like as a country.
I'm like, what the fuck? Damn, lock her the fuck out.
Damn.
So here's what Australia's getting for their stimulus relief fund: $19.93 a month.
1993, like $19 and
No, $1,933
a month.
a month. Canada.
Do they get
14
unemployment too or no?
I don't know.
Oh, still 1993.
No, but this is just stimulus. This is like not.
Oh, this isn't employment or
No,
nothing.
this is
oh,
stimulus a month. Canada, our next door neighbors, $14.33. Denmark, $32.88. France, $75.57.
So everyone is getting this.
$75.75. Germany, $73.26. Ireland, $17.93. UK, $3,084.
These all sound like years.
Yeah, I know, right? The U.S., $1,200 to last for 10 weeks. These niggas are getting.
So they're getting that monthly, and everybody's getting
we
that.
got one. Yeah, everybody. Well, if you qualify for it, yes, you gotta be like a citizen or whatever. Like for us, we need to have like
make X amount, do all this shit, blah blah blah.
So that's where we're at with it.
Why?
No clue. Literally no clue. They say we're too broke. They don't want to spend money.
We're broke.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like
I could show them broke, man.
yeah, niggas. Like if it wasn't for the eviction law, niggas would be out on the street right
out
now.
here, literally.
Niggas isn't. Nobody's getting money. Like
I'm working and I ain't getting money.
Man has not lost a dime from his paychecks.
So that's America. The struggle. Proud to be American, nigga.
All right, but why is it like that? Because we're supposed to be the richest country in the world. We're supposed to take care of our people. We're supposed to be this example of every, that everyone looks up to. We live this American dream, but I mean,
like that fucking dream.
Why is it so hard for us to pay our people? Like,
yeah, like I feel like even on both like the Democrat and the Republican side, when they were trying to figure this shit out, it was supposed to be done in July. It's like, come on, my nigga, like y'all can't like come to an agreement at all.
It's
like
just
niggas is out here really starving, struggling, like desperately need the money.
This is really, it's not a good time for like anybody right now. Yeah, I mean, it is a select, billionaires or whatever, but
yeah, the rich
for 99% of the world right now. I mean, no one really could say, yo, I'm doing great.
Yeah,
like I'm shook.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to expect. I don't like it's I think it's embarrassing, like that ass. Like
it's politics.
When you see what the other countries are doing, like for their country, and we look like fucking fools. Like from the COVID shit, the way everything has been going down, this America's just been looking like fucking assholes, like dead ass, it's annoying, my niggas.
We've never been more divided, I think. I mean, I wasn't obviously alive for how many fucking years of this country, but even growing up, I feel like even as a kid, I would have known if this country was that divided, even if I wasn't even too knowledgeable in politics and what. The thing is, too, like, and it's not been like if a Republican got voted, it's been one way, or a Democrat been voted, it's been divided.
Right.
Because even back then, like, when Bush and Clinton were presidents and then Obama, I mean, it kind of started, the division kind of, I guess, started with Obama. Mm-hmm. I think, not saying it's his fault, but like I think just the Republicans were just so fucking up in arms with it.
Right.
Because even when Bush was president, like we clowned on Bush, but it wasn't like what it is with Trump.
No, it's not.
Or at least I don't think it was. I don't.
Yeah, we don't know the
like, I don't
super
feel like
details.
I don't like. I still like. I'm not gonna say I supported it like that, but like it's the president. I had more respect.
Yeah.
And whatnot. I think we, as a country, even Democrats, both sides, had more respect. I think even the Republicans back in the Clinton's era had more respect for Clinton than what it's been now. It's just so sad. That's why we can't get anything done. We're lacking behind on so many levels, on infrastructure, education. There's so many things that are like holding us back because we're so divided. We can't pass any bills. We're yada 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 in debt. I don't know how many fucking $1 trillion of debt. What that even means, I don't even know. We just owe a bunch of money mostly to China, apparently. But like,
I don't know how. But.
Like, I don't even know. Like, apparently, some of like Japan from the we apparently owe Japan from World War II. Why do we owe them for bombing? I don't get how that works.
For Hiroshima,
I don't think it matters.
Killed them?
Busting their ass?
I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, but why do we owe them money for that?
Because
we fucked them
we
up.
were at war. But I'm sorry. Since when does war mean I owe you money now?
We fucked them up bad.
I get that. No,
Worse than any.
I get that.
No one else has ever used a nuclear bomb.
If we are at war with a country, why do we then owe them money so they could build back up again?
That shit was fucked up.
Don't get in war with us then.
I think it's fucked up when you body an innocent stuff.
No, that's not different. That's a different conversation.
That's what we did to them.
That's a different conversation, though. In terms of,
I know. I'm just saying that's how I feel.
I just don't like. I don't know. If I were to ever get into war with someone, if I win or if I lose, I'm not expecting either side to pay me back.
Nah, we OD'd.
But that's what the whole purpose of us having an arms race is for. That's why we have nuclear weapons.
Has a nuke like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, has that ever been done again?
No, that wasn't even a nuke. That was an atomic bomb.
Well,
there's a difference too.
Yeah, because it's like radiation and contamination and shit like that. Yeah.
No, that has not been.
So
done.
is that that's never been done again?
Mm-mm.
So
no, I'm sure it's been tested.
I don't know what Chernobyl
technically.
technically. I don't know if that was
that was
more of an accident. Though,
yeah,
but that wasn't
intentional.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the first and only intentional one.
So, question for
and that shit was crazy.
For atom bomb.
And then I don't know what happened in Beirut, but
yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
Well, we can now. Here we go.
That shit was crazy.
Wait, question before we get it. What's inside of an atomic bomb?
I don't.
I learned this.
And you forgot it.
Yeah. I want to say atoms. No, but I think it's like hydrogen and something else.
Yeah, it's.
So are they like mini ones? Like what?
They're not that big, which is crazy.
Really?
No, the whole bomb is like the size of this table.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I thought it'd be like the size of the room.
I've seen
the ones we dropped weren't as big as you would think, though.
Really? I think they're like the size of this room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But that shit bodied
the whole
city.
I think if you go to like the Intrepid Museum, you could see.
Oh, probably.
That beam is gangster though. That nigga just stood tall. That nigga did not move. You know the beam? It was a red beam in Hiroshima.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it never. It wasn't
fire.
phased. It's still there.
Oh,
yeah.
Peep.
But yeah, that Beirut shit was wild. Just to see like different angles, camera perspectives, and point of views. Like that wedding shit was the scariest.
That looked like, swear to God, like the start of a movie.
Yeah,
like of Avengers when like Thanos first comes.
It like found footage film, like Cloverfield or some shit like that. And it's just like the bride posing, the husband with the husbando. Next thing you know, boom! That shit just shook everything. Like that shockwave. Yeah. Insane.
If you like look at the buildings and the ground, like shaking. Lift up.
Yeah. I'm like,
I was like, holy shit! We've dropped bombs. And I've seen bombs like getting, exploding and shit. Nothing like that. I've never seen something like that.
Yeah, I never seen a shockwave.
I mean, like you could argue they have footage of the Hiroshima shit, but that was black and white footage, and it was like from way up high. You couldn't actually see the buildings like literally lift up.
Yeah, those first couple buildings like near the shit, you just see them shits go.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And apparently it was just a ship or a warehouse full of highly explosive shit or something like that.
I think it said fireworks.
They first said fireworks, but then they said high explosive.
No.
Because if you actually look in the first fire before the second explosion, you'll see like shit's going off.
So it's both. So they said that it was a fireworks factory, but they had a shipment of like the shit that they use, like the fertilizer shit. You know what they used in like the Oklahoma? I forgot what it's called. Shit. I'll figure out the.
But I was at a loss, Scott. How many people died? Like only 30 there.
No,
it's gone up.
It's like in the hundreds.
Hundreds?
I don't like. I think it's like. I know it passed 100, but I'm almost certain it's more than that. They can't find so many people. That's how bad it is too. Shit. So
I remember it said last time I checked, it was 30 people killed, but 3,000 people injured.
Way higher than that.
So not a number.
They put the number above 100 at one point. Okay. It's probably higher. I want to say it's
gotta be
triple.
Right. There's a good chance. Yeah.
Because think about it. If you're, I mean, granted, it's a naval yard, so it's probably not that like crowded of people.
Yeah.
But still, like that radius that it hit. You could tell.
Bro, I seen people driving on the bridge, just looking at the side, then looking at the first explosion, then the second one just said boom, just knocked the car over. Not over, but like to the side. I'm like, damn, that shit is insane.
I was just surprised some people that were that close to it when they got hit, they survived just from the shockwave.
Is it possible to die from the shockwave?
If you get hit, you can suffer a concussion somehow. You probably could. More so from the fall or maybe probably debris falling on you or something like that. But
it was my bad. Real quick, it was ammonium nitrate.
All right.
So they had like 2,000 tons of that shit.
2,000 tons.
Honestly, in all fairness, not that I hope it's an accident, and I hope it's not something on purpose. Yeah, that was some
terrorist shit. That's OD.
And then you're gonna start a whole new fucking politics on the fucking. There's whole politics shit
behind everything.
It really hasn't been fucking too much war talk behind it recently.
Yeah.
So
I think they were already in war with Israel.
Oh, I just meant in general from our country. They might be, but I don't think it's like I don't know.
Beef.
I don't think it's like on like
site.
Yeah. I know Israel just recently signed a treaty agreement with the United Arab Emirates too.
Oh, nice. I think I saw that too.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yeah.
More peace.
All over land.
That's what. So you say that all over land. That's all we got.
But that's what that whole shit is.
Yeah.
Crazy, but
I hear that boy Sputnik 5.
That boy
Sputnik 5.
No.
Is that a new satellite?
Nah, that's the COVID cure, nigga.
That's the name of it?
Sputnik 5, yeah.
The Russian
going
shit?
on sale in December. Yeah.
Y'all taking it?
I mean, his daughter took it. I might as well, right?
He's lying.
That bitch gonna grow a fucking extra arm and shit.
I know he had a daughter.
Me neither.
He probably has thousands of daughters, that motherfucker.
Really?
That motherfucker. Come on.
Thousands?
He be fucking mad bitches over there.
To have 1,000 daughters is wild.
His name's Putin.
Well, didn't they also isn't like Kim Jong-un had like a father? Osama bin Laden had like 50-something wives.
Yeah, I thought you said kids.
Probably 50.
Well, I was thinking about it.
Did he? Did I? He had 50 wives?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know how much
they
that
know about
real,
each other.
Dictators and those they don't give a fuck. Bitch, come here. Sit on my lap. Sit on this dick.
Yeah, they just take it.
It's sad. It's yeah. You kidding me? Yeah. No, they. I don't know.
I don't know. Fuck, man.
We're at the bar with the guy.
I don't know if Russia's dehumanizing women the way some of those like Middle Eastern shits was happening.
Weren't we at the bar with the guy who got him?
Yeah.
That's OD. That nigga's a legend, right?
Yeah.
We was at the bar with the nigga who. So did he do the shot or he just?
That's what I think. He took the shot.
He took the shot.
That's fire. I know he's a New Yorker.
He's not.
Oh.
He just lives here, but he's not.
Okay. That's fire still.
Yeah.
I claim him. That's a New Yorker.
We claim him. You baptize him with the Yankee hat.
And a pair of Timbs. Yeah. Yo, when your next time you go on the
field. Your foot, sir. I present
you. His Tinder profile would be
that shit
fire.
dead ass fits.
Some Cinderella shit. Put the if you put the Tim on him, the Tim and the Glock. That'd be wild. Yeah, that's
the Tim and the Glock.
But I ain't taking that fucking Russian vaccine.
You said what?
I'm not taking the Russian vaccine.
Yeah. Cool. How do y'all feel about vaccines? Because there's a lot of talk about. It's like another war. Not this time. Not the woke war. This one is the
vaxxers.
The anti-vaxxers versus the vaxxers.
What are the anti-vaxxers saying?
It's government control. Politics as usual. They're not taking a vaccine when it comes out, and there are places saying that it's mandatory to take the vaccine. How do y'all feel about it being mandatory if there is one for COVID?
I don't trust it.
You don't trust it? So if there is a vaccine, you wouldn't take it?
I'm not going to take it.
If there's a vaccine, would you take it?
I don't know because I don't know enough still. Like I've already, consider I've already gotten it.
Yeah.
If I can find
out,
know that
I can
yet? Yeah.
It's
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
I got it. I had the symptoms and I came in contact with.
Doesn't mean you got it. There's people that lived in houses with people.
Well, he had all the symptoms.
All the symptoms.
Once you lose your taste buds and shit, I'm like, yeah, this nigga got it.
No, I got it, but I don't know enough yet. But it depends. Like I probably would.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Cause
y'all get flu shots?
Yeah.
You
don't do that?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, I get flu shots.
I've skipped years, but
Yeah.
I get it because if I don't get it, it's because I'm lazy, not because I'm against it.
Do y'all get sick often?
No.
I don't. That's probably another reason.
Yeah, I probably get sick once a year, and my body shuts down for like 2-3 days, but after that, I'm pretty much good.
I'll get sick like once a year. It's usually at the end of January, February, or somewhere in February.
I have a feeling we usually go away during that time.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is.
Yeah. And
I don't know if it's some shit. No, never mind.
But I usually get it in the same time of the year, and if I get it, it's something like somewhat bad. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, I have a pretty, or at least I feel like I have a strong enough immune system to where I don't.
Right. You know. I feel like I'm on the same page with that shit too. So, question: you feel like you won't take the vaccine because you feel like it's like government control kind of shit?
No, I just it's the same reason I don't take the flu shot. I just don't. If I have to take it every year, then what the fuck is it really doing? Like I can understand like the measles or whatever all the other shits that you only get like you get when you're young,
like
and then you never and you never need to get it again.
You build an immunity.
Yeah, like
well, that just lasts in your immune system.
Yeah,
that's the flu shot. The flu shot doesn't necessarily last a year. It'll take you probably through the rest of flu season, which is typically what spring, fall, like I think something like that.
I think fall. Flu season, you said? Yeah, that's fall to winter.
Yeah, so like it'll last for that time span in your system.
And then you got to get it again the next year.
Well, yeah,
that's like saying.
I mean, that's like the same shit I give dogs. I have to give Nia heartworm tablets every month because it's preventatives for heartworm. But they only last. Yeah,
like with COVID, they're trying to find a vaccine that develops the antibodies so that it can fight off COVID if and when it enters your body. And according to the studies that have been going on so far, for some people it lasts like 2 months, 2 weeks, to like a month or two. And so if there is a vaccine, they're trying to find a way so they can just develop the antibody so that way if and when you come in contact with the shit, it'll just body it before it can get you infected. But that's the science of it. I don't know about the government part because there's a lot of government talk.
Well, what's the government control of giving?
Some people
put
think
a GPS
that it has
tracker in there.
Chip. Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Bro, they find you anyway. Like, what do you?
Meanwhile, guess where they said that shit on their fucking phone.
I'm kind of over this whole like, get over it. The Patriot Act had passed already. People got up in arms. People are listening to my phone calls and this and that. What do you care if FBI agents hears you spit game? Like, come on. If you're doing something illegal, well, then they're doing their job. Like, I'm like over this shit already.
Wait, so you're cool with them tapping in?
I don't care. I really don't. I don't go on a phone call. Try to listen in the background.
Yo, you heard that?
I heard that thing. I know you there, motherfucker.
It'd be mad fun. You just see the nigga on the computer. Oh shit, he got us.
Then
abort mission.
You do like phone sex and shit like that.
Oh,
and when she hangs up at the end of the call,
you killed that shit.
Like, you heard that shit, didn't you? That shit was spicy, right?
Slapping in the back, like, yo, what the fuck?
Like, you was tearing that shit up virtually.
Tell Shorty, babe, you beating off. That nigga in the background.
Probably listen to the podcast right now too.
I hope so. Run our numbers up. Shit. Subscribe.
They probably won't count as a number. They're tapping into this shit
At
right
least
now.
Send money to our Patreon.
I'm over it. I don't care. Like I've already accepted that. Like I'm beyond it. I'm not gonna change the way I maneuver.
Nigga, my phone got fucking 4 cameras. They got mad angles.
Don't do illegal shit, and they won't get you. Don't be a fucking terrorist, and they won't care. Like what? What? Go. What?
No, they pick and choose what they want to get you for.
The FBI is not going to come over your crib if you're trying to get a dime bag of weed.
Probably try to buy one.
Depends who you are.
You think they'll try to get you for a dime bag?
They'll use whatever they can. Not even that.
For what?
But
the amount of cost it's going to go through to get someone like you who isn't committing any serious crimes if you're just getting a dime.
But I'm saying not for just me, but just like somebody who is running for office or some shit, right? It doesn't have to be illegal, but he could be fucking 6 bitches. That's not illegal. He could just have hoes. He's married. You fuck up his campaign.
Don't go and fuck 6 bitches if you're married.
That's easy for you to say.
What? Divorce and then fuck the 6 bitches.
That ain't fun.
That ain't fun.
But none of that is illegal. So you got to live a perfect clean lifestyle because the government wants to tap in and they're gonna.
To be honest, Clinton didn't get impeached for fucking Monica Lewinsky. He got impeached for lying. He took under oath and swore under oath that he did.
What does impeaching mean? He didn't get rid of the motherfucker.
I mean,
he was apparently flying to the sex island to fuck minors too.
It's basically the start.
They're saying he's part of that.
Yeah, they're saying the Clintons and Trump and a whole bunch of other people are behind that shit.
So it sounds like whoever's convenient for it to work against them, that's what they're gonna use.
Well, dog.
That being said, subscribe to our Patreon for exclusive content.
Oh, dude. You good?
I'm just watching.
Oh, all right. I'm like, damn, what are you looking at? Is that them? Is that
in the backyard? The pet Nia back there.
Yo, fam, they on to us.
They cool, though. He said it. Look, I got it. He said, yo, I don't mind. But yeah, so another major important breaking news thing that happened was schools have reopened. Plenty of places on the western side.
Real quick, so y'all know Mondo, he was on our podcast, my cousin. He's a 3rd grade teacher in Atlanta.
Oh, so he's teaching.
He is teaching right now.
Okay.
And he sent a picture of how he's teaching.
All right, share that. Damn.
I'm trying to see if I
double
saw
mask.
that.
Yeah.
Did I see that picture already? I've seen a similar picture, but yeah.
What's the spacing looking like in there?
I don't know. It looks like singular desks. They all got a little hand sanitizer on the desk.
That's Texas, right?
Atlanta.
That's right. Yeah.
So, I'll check in with him to see how that's going, but shit looks crazy. They reported mad cases already when it opened.
The first week. OD.
Yep.
I don't see how. Like, did you even see like that story about the one girl who took a picture of everybody in a hallway, crowded hallway?
They
suspended her. Then they unsuspended her.
Because that's fucked up.
Yeah. It's OD.
That's on you. The shit is happening. Why are you going to suspend her for making it public?
Yeah. I think it's OD the fact that schools are open. I don't know how schools can be open, but
nothing else can be open.
Yeah, it makes
no fucking sense
at all.
How do you justify sending all of the kids who apparently carry the most germs, spread it the most, to then go to school, then bring it back, spread it to everyone else? But I can't go to a restaurant, be socially distant with like 25 other people
because of an air conditioner. Meanwhile, there's air conditioners in schools.
And and I tell you, the air conditioner in my high school was ass. That fucking most school air conditioners are probably ass in New York City.
Outdated, yeah. Oh.
I just don't understand how you can justify sending kids to school but not justify opening everything else.
It makes no sense to me at all. But
has anyone answered that?
No, nobody. What's the name?
They asked Cuomo.
Yeah, like, yo, how can you do that? There was no response. His fans had to answer for him. It was like, oh, we're trying to figure out the way to do this, and I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I think it's politics, though. If I'm being honest, I think they want kids to go to school so that way, like, parents can be able to go to work.
That's, I think, a factor into it. I think because as work starts to open up for a bunch of people, the kids can't just be home.
Right. I get that. But
I guess I would assume the overall arching thing behind it is that kids really need to go to school because this is valuable time they'll need to get an education.
Of course.
I get it. I just... And the thing is, I know even from talking to some of my cousins who are going to school, and they're starting to. A lot of them have options too. Mm-hmm. A lot of them have options to either fully go to class, fully do the virtual training. I don't even I might be wrong. They may not even have the option to fully go to class, or have the option to do full virtual training, or have the option for
hybrid
2 to 3 days in the week. Therefore, it could open up more space inside the school for social distancing. From obviously just remembering going to school and all the variables and walking through the hallway time that you have, that is not going to fly.
Yeah, I seen
even if there's half the population in the school.
Yeah,
you're gonna dap up your homies. You're gonna see them. You're gonna be chilling in the hallways. It's gonna be the cafeteria. There's so much. I mean,
if two kids got fly masks, they're trading them shits.
Yeah, like there's so many. Like it's kids we're talking about. You like
kids can't stay still.
Some of these. Think about like a 5-year-old doesn't understand what the fuck is going on right now.
Yeah.
They don't wash their hands either.
Yeah. Hell no.
Once I seen a video on YouTube, but one school their rule was like, yo, normally in junior high school, you go from one class to the next class. You have to stay in that one class the entire day. And for lunch, you have to pack your lunch and you eat your lunch that you brought with you to class. There are you can't go to the bathroom by yourself. It has to be like a time frame where we all go to the bathroom, like a bathroom break kind of thing. So it's like that.
Isn't it better if you go by yourself? Why would?
I don't know. That's just, it doesn't. None of it makes sense to me. And then like you're missing out on things like physical education. How'd that turn out? Yeah. So like physical education is non-existent.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do gym. Apparently.
No, you can't do. Yeah, you can't do PE. I don't kind of. All kids nowadays pretty much too are tech savvy. Right. So like even a 5-year-old can understand how to virtual chat. Like people in first grade, they know how to put on FaceTime. I know that already. So I don't understand maybe if they don't. I understand the lack of socialization and social skills could have an impact if it's nothing but virtual training.
Mm-hmm. I think they already have bad.
I think they've already had. Yeah, they already fucking had that. Because they're so like that generation's gonna be more reliant on technology than any generation prior, but I don't know if the virtual training hasn't been working or they're just afraid it's not. Like they'll do maybe 1 full year virtual training while we get our shit together. Right. I mean, I don't know if that's a possible option. I don't know. That's why it's part of me trying to understand why they're allowed.
I think a lot of it is the work part, though.
It makes sense. It really because. I can't trust some 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds being home alone while you're going to work.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
And some people,
childcare is expensive.
And it's not like the people have the option. If the people need their jobs, some jobs require you physically being at work, and you can't pick and choose.
Like babysitters and daycare and all that shit, expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Especially if you're making if you're making only maybe like 50 or 75% of your salary or this and that.
A lot of people got salary cuts for the rest of the year.
People took cheaper jobs because their original jobs aren't open yet, or they just lost it.
It's bad, man.
Yeah, so
it's not an easy decision to make.
That's why I gotta. I can't give them too much shit,
but because I don't know what the right answer is. I don't think anybody does.
No, I feel you. The school thing is hard. My whole thing is like when you compare it to things like why can't you do other things indoor, but
that's where
you guys are ready to let kids just roam free in school. That's the shit that gets to me. Like I was talking to one of the homies. He's like, yo, like dealing with mental health issues because he can't go to the gym. He said, yo, I want to go to the gym so bad, and it's not even just to stay fit. It's for my mental health. Like I
trust a lot of people.
Yeah, so it's taking a toll.
Someone who works at the fucking.
Like, yo, I really need them to open it soon because like we just seen that they open bowling alleys.
Well,
aren't they on Monday? I think they're saying
Monday,
something about
Monday,
that.
Monday.
I don't know what, but they're supposed to make some decision.
I'm looking forward to it.
That too.
But not only gyms too, but just a lot of the shit that people have relied on. Like a lot of people have just been stuck in the crib for months. Yeah, and that's not healthy. Yeah, it's not what people
takes a toll on you.
Yeah, like I think a lot of people are gonna have PTSD from this whole shit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like I think
I feel like I kind of got it already. It's like I'm outside going to work or whatever. I'm like I still can't believe this shit. Like dead ass. I'm still in shock.
Hopefully people can get over it, but I don't think everyone will. I agree. I think some people will have probably lifelong like paranoia.
I think people will like. I think a lot of people will
leave this germaphobes out there.
That's what I was gonna say. I think people are gonna be like,
get the fuck away from me.
But like, not only that, not even like uber germaphobes, but just people who just had to cut off their whole life, their whole routine.
Yeah.
For
what are we now? 6 months in, 7 months or some shit like that. I don't know.
There are people who had to leave the city. People had to switch careers because that shit just crashed.
People moved,
straight
up,
gone. Had to because like
quick, and no one expected this shit.
Nobody, like we couldn't prepare for it. Like, we were not ready for this shit at all. 6 months.
It's not over.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's
not we got Sputnik.
It's not over yet.
We got Sputnik to save
us. This fall-winter season is scaring the shit out of me.
I'm worried about that.
I don't know if it's just because they're prepping us for this shit, but
You're afraid because of the combination with flu season, or people. We don't know what.
I just think we're gonna be back in. I think we're just gonna be back to being indoor, like how it was a couple months ago, where we just like, all right, nothing's open. Y'all got to stay in your crib.
Curfew and shit like that.
All that.
Damn.
That's what I'm scared of, because it sounds like that's what they're prepping us for.
Because they say flu season's supposed to be coming, so that way.
Right, but I've been hearing that like, oh, flu season's gonna come and it's gonna get worse with that.
That's what Fauci was saying. It can get. He's saying that there's a possibility. So far, New York's been doing good. We're like over a week of under 1% positive rate.
We just went back up.
No, I just checked today.
I got the notice that we were over 1.
Really? It changes like every.
I don't know what this means though. But.
It like it fluctuates around that one.
Well,
was it 1.2?
Yeah, 1.02.
Yeah, it fluctuated around 1, but we had that whole week.
We're fine.
It goes back. It goes up and down.
Yeah,
but they're saying with the flu and all this shit and the colder weather, it's gonna spread quicker or something. I'm just hoping we make it out this shit.
Word, OD. Back to outdoor dining. As much as I fuck with it, I have a major question and concern. Why the fuck do you need to order food? It's a law now. Like, you can't outdoor drink without buying food.
In New York.
In New York.
That's what that was my big thing though. It's New York.
Why?
Because New York has to stick up its ass with everything fun.
Well, why does that make sense? Is COVID like chilling in the corner like, oh, these niggas about to drink, I'm about to get them. Oh, he got chicken nuggets, I'm out. Fuck
shit, he got chips.
Fuck, I can't get him.
I didn't read the reasoning because I didn't feel like it was.
Sense.
They just don't like
even if there was reasoning. I feel like it'd be half-ass bullshit. Maybe
it's bullshit.
The only thing I can think of is they're trying to force you into the mindset to spend more money so it'll help the business.
That's literally what they're making me do. Like I could have got a second drink. Now I'm paying $12 for fries that I don't fucking want.
I think it's to get you to spend more money.
Yeah,
that's
to help the restaurants. To be honest,
yeah.
I mean, I'll tip. They're doing a great service. You know what I mean? Providing an opportunity for me to get the fuck out the house.
It's putting your option away from you. Like, you know, like it's...
Don't force me. That mandatory shit is whack.
I hate to say it, but that's what a lot of Republicans say about Democratic shit. Is that all Democratic leaders and whatever in the cities and whatnot, a lot of them say that they're taking the freedom away from the people because they're putting it in the hands of the government. So
that shit's whack.
It might somewhat be accurate. I think they stretch it a lot, but in that aspect, it's a little kind of annoying. But
yeah,
because it's not putting the trust. You'd hope that people just would want to give back to the community, put their money into small businesses and this and that, and want to see businesses and restaurants and what thrive that they've liked. So you give them money and support for that. But
speaking of businesses thriving, retail's been taking a huge hit due to COVID because nobody's really shopping, except for high-end retail. A lot of high-end retail stores have been flourishing during this pandemic because motherfuckers getting them stimulus checks, getting that unemployment, going straight to Dior, adoring and Dioring themselves. That motherfucker.
Is it really thriving like OD?
Yeah. A lot of regular
didn't
retail.
Neiman Marcus or somebody who closed down recently?
Well, Neiman Marcus. I believe
Nordstrom.
I think both of them have closed stores down.
Okay.
They didn't shut down, but they've a lot of store closings have happened. But I think in those big big wholesale retailers and whatnot like that, they've been closing down anyway. I think it's kind of. I don't think COVID is the direct impact of
it's
that.
It's not the direct, but it's definitely. I would say like I've seen people.
Yeah, because the people that they're getting free money because maybe they necessarily don't need. I didn't need the fucking $1,200 to be honest. It's a great gift, and I didn't spend it the way I probably thought I would. I broke it up in a million.
You're wrong with that.
But
you don't need that $1,200. Give me my. Give me
that shit.
Yeah.
No. The fuck.
No.
Because I don't need something doesn't mean I don't appreciate it.
No, you say you appreciate it.
Yeah.
Some niggas need it. I need it.
Whatever. Yeah, they just going and spending it on shit they would never probably buy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Like, I get it.
Nigga, I seen lines around Louis Vuitton of hood chicks. You know they're not there all the time. You know that, like, you know what's going on there. When you get that extra $600 unemployment plus the stimulus check, you know, nigga, that's stimulated luxury right there, my nigga. We know what that.
I also think
Just that type of spending.
High-end luxury was doing
that's
good before that, though.
Yeah. Of course, they were doing good, but it's during the pandemic.
How much money they make? High-end luxury. It's just. I mean, granted, it takes a lot to build your brand name to be able to pull off that bullshit, but they already make so much profit margins off of the shit that they make.
I was gonna say their margins must be
stupid. And on top of that the culture took a heavier interest in them.
Oh, dear.
That's what
Rappers
gets me though.
Like
that they want to look like the people they see, so that's why they're doing it.
It's backwards.
So they've been fine.
Yeah,
and they're
I know they're fine.
They're gonna be fine for a very long time.
Of course, but we know.
Yeah,
I mean, we know. Like you said, it blows yours that how niggas spend like that. When was it when y'all realized like, yo, I don't need this show. I'm not into it. Like I don't care for high end fashion at all. I think I did only back in like junior high school and
you know what's crazy? It's when I started working.
Yeah,
when I started working is when I stopped spending crazy.
Do you even?
Did I ever tell y'all the story of? So I sold my graphing calculator to buy Jordans.
Yeah, see that's another thing. Like I was on that same type of wave.
I chose to fail math to buy Jordans.
Yeah, I used to be on that like early high school, late junior high school. I was known for being the one with the new kicks and shit like that. So a lot of the times I would just try to get the kicks because people were expecting me to get it. Sometimes I didn't even know. Like, yo, you getting them new Jordans? Like.
Damn.
Wait, there's some new Jordans? Yeah, on Saturday. I'm like,
you gotta get them shits.
Of course I'm gonna get that. You know I'm gonna be there. I'm like, damn, I was saving the $65 for a fucking video game. Guess I gotta buy these Jordans. You know what I mean? Like,
but
I got over that.
The only for me, I'm just gonna make it quick. The reason I still bought a bunch of luck because I worked in it, and
yeah,
I got heavily influenced to buy shit.
But that's what I was gonna say too. Anything that I've ever bought, even in general, not just in like high end name brand shit, is on sale.
That's another thing.
I go out of my way to make sure I don't buy anything retail. I get it at a good price.
Yeah, I've especially because I worked in retail, I got so much crazy discounts. Right. Plus, you're surrounded by it. Then on top of that, you have to look your part at the job, and it's like I had to buy it, and it was I didn't really have much of a choice. But you also grow if you're surrounded by, you grow a passion into it. Right. So I learned to appreciate some of the things that I bought, and I'm able to separate the high luxury items from the lower price competitors or other options.
Yeah, I don't have an interest.
I don't need it now. I just
like I have a pair of Gucci shoes, but I never wear them shits. I don't care.
I think there's a different mindset you could have. I think if you're brand passionate and love the way a creative director works, that's one thing, and I think that I could respect that, because people view fashion as art. We've talked about this.
Yeah,
before.
Of course it is.
So I would say if you feel that piece is worth it, but if you're just going brand not because you're a fan of the brand, but you're just because you see someone else you want to use pop in and shit like that. I don't feel that way. I don't feel like I need to do that.
Oh dear.
Some shit I just genuinely think looks nice,
right? And
I'll spend extra money because I think it looks nicer. But
gotcha.
And you mentioned something about the culture and it being like influenced by rappers, and then thus influencing like hood people or just people of color.
Yeah, hood people.
Yeah, and like spending that money.
And I don't want to even. Sorry to cut you off. I kind of don't want to leave it to just that, but I can't honestly think of another example where that's the reason behind people wanting to buy other brands. I don't see any other type of culture, really. I mean, well, in fairness, a lot of international customers love those brands. There are some different reasons, like. I know when I worked at Burberry, we had a heavy Asian clientele. If you ever walk into a Burberry store, you're going to see a bunch of Asians in there, specifically mostly Chinese.
But we talked about it on an episode.
We've talked about it in the past. We've talked about it in the past that
it's love of Western culture.
Yeah, it's that Brazilians were up there at one point too until the dollar changed and they stopped.
Mexicans.
Yeah, Mexican, especially the wealthy Mexicans. Mm-hmm. They love designer shit too. Yeah. I don't understand. Maybe why maybe necessarily them, and maybe it is just part of
Status.
being American and what or Western culture and yeah, status, especially in countries where there's huge wealth gaps like Mexico.
They want to separate themselves.
Yeah, like Mexico.
They don't want you to
like
confuse
Brazil,
them for the poor.
like China. I think that's also a reason why they have those super obsessed. But outside of that, I mean, actually, you could technically say the culture is probably that the more of the hip hop culture is technically that too.
Right. Yeah, but it's what's most popular right now too. And the sad thing is, these brands don't give a fuck about us
At all.
like,
That's like
at all.
Lil Boosie, like he's been shitting on all the people. He walk in the mall, look at you dumbass bitches. It's
Yeah,
like
he's
a line
he's
of
right.
14 black girls waiting to get inside Gucci or Louis
And we
Vuitton.
see it all the
look
time.
At these dumbass bitches. You know they don't make this shit for you, you stupid assholes. You be wilding on them.
But you see it all the time
Right.
when they put out the blackface shit. They put
Yeah.
out the new shit. They don't give a fuck about us, just as a culture in general. And we still flock to them.
Yeah.
And you know, like we gotta value what our dollar is worth. And spend it with people that actually fuck with us, and not these people who are using us to gain a profit. And
That's hard though. That most of the country too isn't as exposed to high-end luxury like us New Yorkers. So it's very hard to probably get behind a good brand like that and around the country.
what do you mean?
Look at these motherfuckers like in the suburbs and shit that aren't exposed to high-end luxury brand designers like we are. To know about them and stuff like that, and let alone for it to be cool or like fashionable.
But are they buying that shit?
I'm just saying it's hard to find if you're not in New York. I think it's hard. It's a lot harder to say I'm going to back a brand that supports what I'm about and this and that, as opposed to wanting to just look cool. I think it's a lot harder. You can't just do that, especially as a teenager and shit like that.
Right.
That's easier.
Yeah, it's
that's
harder
way
to think
easier
for
said
yourself.
than done.
I can't afford that shit if I'm a teenager.
I mean, in high school, high schoolers right now go out there and rock Gucci belts and shit. They're not saying that they are affording it. They're probably getting their parents to buy it or whatnot. Or people are just saving up for that one piece and they rock that Gucci belt every day.
Yo.
But like people are still obsessed with it. And I mean, again, it's part of it. Goes back to hip hop culture and who they're listening, like music that they're listening to is talking about. I got this Gucci belt, I got this Rollie, and this and that.
Fuck your bitch with a Gucci belt.
Yeah, like you know,
shit, I could fuck a bitch with a Gucci belt.
It's a lot easier said than done when, especially because kids don't give a fuck about clothing brands' purposes or, like I know you buy it's you're hard to convince a 13-year-old to go buy a brand because it's a Hispanic designer or Dominican designer. Kids that don't care at that.
Yeah,
point.
but we got to start talking about that shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that, but I still don't think
that's my point. Like I think people who have influence should focus on bringing it back home and supporting people.
I mean, you just talk about maybe what are the messages that hip hop artists are sending.
That's a whole different.
That's a whole pod top thing.
Yeah.
But
You can put that in the notes. His face.
But I'm just saying, like, that's what it really kind of comes down to.
But it just sucks. Everyone out there, save your money. Like, especially right now. You gotta know what the fuck's going on.
We don't know what to expect.
A lot
either.
of people don't know if they're gonna have a job in a couple months.
Right.
Don't go out spending it all crazy. Stack up.
For real.
The future has never been more uncertain than it is now.
Yeah, ever.
I'd say that.
Yeah.
But donate to our Patreon if you have the funds.
All we ask for is $1.
That's the minimum.
I'll take that. Straight up. So you were saying you seen like some virtual.
Oh yeah. Have y'all ever heard of Tribute?
No. Like
Tribute?
a brand name.
It's called Tribute.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't.
So they sell virtual. Damn. They sell virtual clothing. So So basically, they'll sell you this shirt right here. Mm-hmm. See, it's a nice looking red shirt. I don't know if you can see it on the camera.
$700.
$700. You don't actually get this shirt in person. They will edit this shirt onto a picture of you and send it to you. And you
don't buy Gucci, buy that nigga.
And you could post it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's a bad business idea because of how people are these days.
You think people will buy it?
Yes.
What the fuck?
People are that.
I can Photoshop
people
that
are
for
that
free.
obsessed with what they look like on Instagram.
You know what?
I honestly don't think the $700 is a lot of money. I don't know if that type of just paying $5 for something that you're not even going to wear anyway is already ridiculous.
Let me try to sell you on this. So you'll work with them and they'll get your specific measurements and they'll tailor the shirt.
Well, that's like M. Taylor does that shit for actual clothes. You like use the camera
for actual clothes.
Yeah. No, I get no.
That's a key word. Actual.
No, but I'm saying people. I'm not surprised. People.
I am. The fuck?
This is the world that we're in today. But people people care more about their virtual lives than their actual lives. I hate to say it, but it's the truth.
Holy shit!
There are people there are people out there that give I mean, think about it.
What?
I hate to say it, it's not a bad business. It's a complete.
I think it's crazy that we're at the point where you don't think that that's a bad business.
Oh,
that's blowing my mind. I can't. I get it. It's good. Cause
I think it's a good business. They're not.
I can't believe
the only thing they're spending money on is a program and paying people.
Bro,
because
I
all
can do
of
that for free.
Exactly.
I might get a job.
Yeah.
Here's a sample of what one of their things looks like.
Yeah. No.
I can do that for free.
Yeah, well,
you better
jump on it now before it really blows up.
That's unbelievable to me.
I'm not surprised.
She thinks it's crazy too. Well, yeah, that's...
So you got the people wilding at Gucci.
Yeah. Well, they make it for you.
Yeah. That being said, use discount code Neapolitan at checkout with tribute clothes and you will get nothing.
Pay a tribute to that.
I was like, please don't tell them a lie.
You'll get 10 likes on your picture, bitch.
You get an invalid promo code.
Why is the dog balking?
She's mad I left her. I locked her outside.
Oh, dog.
You gotta be quiet.
Yeah, so let's roll into them
the pod.
Trace scoops. Who wants to go first? Fine, I'll go first.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I came to the realization that for my next relationship, I'm gonna have to be able to be single. Nah. Nah, but I thought about it, but for my next relationship, I feel like in order for me to actually cuff someone, I'm gonna have to befriend them first before anything. I can't just jump into a relationship. Like I've both personally and vicariously experienced people who get into relationships after like 3 dates. Oh, we connect, we have good chemistry, we're a couple, we're a thing now. And then that shit falls apart when you actually learn about them through being in a relationship. I feel like once I can get along with the woman the same way I can with y'all, like the homies, you want to say some bullshit, ain't you? Let me finish.
No,
all right,
go ahead, finish.
I need to be able to like connect with her the same way I connect with the homies and shit like that. You know what I mean? So my female companion / girlfriend / homie would be the one for me, nigga. And say your bullshit. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna. It just kind of sounds like you're just someone who hadn't been in a relationship in a while.
I mean,
because that's honestly how most relationships start.
Wait, what do you mean?
Is that
I know a lot of people that rush into
people jump into that shit. 2-3 days. Like for example, you look at celebrities. Celebrity A and Celebrity B, 2 homies, and then there's Celebrity C, the female. Celebrity A goes into a relationship with Celebrity C. They break up, then Celebrity B did Celebrity C.
I don't think celebrity is the average relationship.
No. I know a lot of people that ain't celebrities.
That's just an example.
All right, fine. I'll give you. I get what you. I get what you're saying.
Nigga, you ain't been in a relationship in a long time. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm just saying,
nigga?
but I'm just saying. It just sounds.
So
like,
was she your friend?
Because I agree with your point. I probably think my relationship's gonna come out the same.
I'm saying I can't.
But for me to like just
healthy relationship.
I don't know if I'm just gonna say I'm just going to realize that though. Like,
no, I've thought about it. Like, because sometimes you see a bitch like, yo, I'll cuff her right here, like dead ass. Like she's fire. We connect. You know what I mean, but I need someone I can connect with on a homie level. Like you have
all right.
You have
all right.
You have a connect. Like you have the couples where
I see.
He acts one way when he's with her and acts different when he's with the homie.
I got your point.
I need to be the one. I need to be able to be the same person with her and with the homie.
Now I got your point. I got your point. Now.
For a relationship, though, what about if you were just casually
fucking?
There we go.
I'm pulling out.
Pulling out.
No, I'm just pulling out.
Friendship?
Oh.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, does it have? So let's say you like somebody.
Okay.
The sex happens.
Yeah. The sex.
Do you? So like now what?
After the sex?
Yeah.
The cleanup.
All right, but are you gonna continue? So you
at
that point, let's say you have sex with her after 2 dates.
Okay.
Y'all like each other.
Okay.
She said, "I like you a lot. I want you to be my boyfriend."
Slow. I won't do it. I won't do it.
So
I feel like I have
to keep seeing her though.
Yeah, I'm down to keep seeing about it. It's up to her if she's willing to be down for that. I have to build like. It's gonna be a longer process.
I think it'll come down to that conversation.
Yeah, of course.
But like how that conversation plays.
For me, it'll be a longer process as opposed to a shorter one. Like like in high school, you ever heard the term like, "Yo, y'all will look cute together"?
Yeah.
Now I don't care about looking cute together, nigga. Do we connect, nigga? Are you gonna pull out a controller and join me on this fucking 4-hour gaming session? Are you gonna put me on a new music?
Not if she's not nice.
I fuck with it. That I fuck with.
What if she's trash, but if she fucks with gaming heavy?
That's fire to me. That's fire to me. Being able to.
I just want to see where your head's
being
at.
able to share one of my passions with a female companion. That's fire to me. Like, yeah, I'm all for it. Plus, if I'm nice, I can teach. So, yeah.
That's fair. Now I understand your point more.
Yeah,
okay.
All right, so yeah.
No, I was gonna say, with sex, do y'all think that having sex early on prevents a good relationship from starting?
No.
Before you get to know him?
No. You?
Yeah, depends.
On.
In my experiences, when I've had sex early on with someone before knowing them, it doesn't work out.
So let's say this is a girl you wanna go into a relationship.
Have any of your relationships worked out?
Really
I'm just like, I mean, that depends what you mean. What do you mean by working out?
Like they weren't healthy relationships.
Okay.
Oh, okay, fine.
Like all my relationships have been healthy. I'm
so
cool with all my exes.
Would you hold out on having sex early on if this is a girl
you said all your relationships have worked out?
Huh?
You said all your relationships have worked out? Then how would you know that if it didn't work out, it wasn't healthy? You said from your experience.
They've been happy relationships that have run their course.
But you don't. I think you contradicted yourself. You don't know,
How?
or at least it came off that you contradicted yourself because you just said from my experience, if I've had sex on too early in the relationship, it doesn't work out. Did you not say that? Am I bugging?
He did say.
Sorry, then I used the wrong word. If I have sex early on in me knowing somebody, it does not form into a relationship, or it has not at least.
That's different, but okay.
All right. That's all right because that's not what I got from what you originally said.
So
like I said, if it's a girl that you really like, you wouldn't hold out. You said on sex, like she offered it, third date.
Let's be real. It's been a long time with this pandemic. Come on, you know.
I'll make it work.
Wait, so you're gonna do it? Mm-hmm. Okay. You?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not the head. It's not my scoop.
Okay. It's mine, but it turned into his.
It's not my
Not
scoop.
my scoop.
But yeah, we can end it there if y'all want. Unless you have anything else to add to it.
Wait.
Well, to that, I have to do my scoop.
That wasn't my scoop.
That was
either.
my scoop.
That wasn't your. Oh,
No,
yeah, that's right.
no, I was
No, that's right.
adding
No,
on to
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go then? My bad.
I guess my scoop is a general question. All right, so do y'all remember? I wanted to bring this up last week and I forgot, but do y'all remember that basically it came out that J. Cole wanted to be in the NBA?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right, and I guess he either got a tryout with the Pistons or they offered him a tryout.
Right.
And I don't know. That's probably not gonna happen.
He can try out all he wants.
Professional sport teams hold tryouts every year for amateurs. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Question. So, have you ever seen J. Cole play basketball?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the NBA Celebrity All-Star
Yep.
game.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And with Chris Brickley.
Do you think that a team with my scoop is a question? Do you think a team with J. Cole on its active roster could win a title?
A title? I don't even think they can win a season.
So if you put,
I was just gonna say, if you put J. Cole on the Warriors,
if you put
J.
Cole, I was gonna say, but you gotta sub someone out. If you sub out J. Cole with Brian Scalabrine back in the day, does that make the team better?
No.
I would say no. It would not make the team better. Can they still win? Yes.
You think J. Cole's better than Brian Scalabrine?
I said that would not make the team better, but I still think they could win.
I just asked if you think J. Cole.
Then no. No, I think Brian Scalabrine is better than J. Cole.
Look, I think it's cool that he wants to try out to be in the NBA. Go for it. I do think his celebrity gave him a shortcut. Because
it's a fact.
Yeah. Because did y'all see the NCAA player that was like pretty much saying, "Yo, if I could have got a Detroit Pistons trial, I would have became a rapper too."
And that. Yeah, I did see that. And also, there's probably a ton of amateurs out there that could probably be in the NBA and that are dying to get that shot and probably would make it. Yeah. At least the G League. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's 100% fact celebrity gave him that, even if it's a joke or not. Yeah, but I would say they could still win, though, just to answer the original question.
I don't think he makes the team better. That's my
I agree with that, but I still think the Warriors would still win, or the Lakers right now. If you threw them on the Lakers right now, they'd still win games.
There are some actual like celebrities who can ball though, like Davies. He used to ball with Kevin Durant in college. Who else?
J. Cole used to play ball in college.
Yeah, but he wasn't that good.
There's a lot of people out there that think about it. They go and play in like rec leagues and shit too all the time.
Like the Drew League,
yeah. They play all that shit all the time. So there's a bunch of people out there that can play with them now. How good they are, and especially in an 82 game season. Yeah, traveling all the time. That's a different story.
Master P was dead ass on the Raptors preseason team, which is dope.
Yeah,
I think the Charlotte at 1.2. But that's dope.
So yeah,
that was my scoop. I just wanted to know if y'all think that having J. Cole in the league would make any team better.
No. To answer the question,
not his presence. Maybe his celebrity can help fans cheer louder and shit. But
yeah, if J. Cole can make the Pistons,
he'd probably play better than Dennis Smith Jr. at this point.
I wouldn't be shocked, to be honest.
It's on me.
My scoop, it kind of like feels like we talk about pet peeves quite often. I feel like on
it's most of our content.
Yeah, but I don't know if we've like dived into the fact that like how much do small pet peeves actually bother you?
Mm-hmm. More than big pet peeves, probably.
Right? Yeah. And like I have like, do you have like really really weird ones?
Yes,
I think so.
What is?
I don't know if they're weird. But
this is like, look.
I have like three that are. I have two that are. Like very
weird one?
That are very like that bother me a lot, and they're probably not reasonable at all.
I wrote down a whole list of this shit. I hope I can find it.
But I have. This is gonna be a very weird pet peeve. I don't like white socks.
Damn,
that's racist.
I don't know what it is.
Even if they're a no-show?
No shows don't count. I don't see them.
Okay.
But I just
say.
no. But I can't stand white socks.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, but they anger me, and it's not reasonable at all. I can't stand white socks. That's a big pet peeve of mine.
I never heard of that. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It bothers me.
Really? Just like seeing them?
I don't know.
I feel that way about feet. Put them shits away.
I don't know if it's seeing them, but like seeing a white sock draws my attention, which it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I shouldn't be noticing a sock. But if I see a white sock, I'm like, shit, he has a white sock.
If you're going to show off your sock, it should not be white. Okay. Like if you're in business, like if you're in an office,
if you wear like dress shoes
or something like that,
and white socks,
no, yeah, exactly.
One thing
that's like a fashion
that makes me
faux
shiver.
pas.
I don't know what it is.
No, that's a fashion faux pas. You're never supposed to do that.
Yeah, that, and I don't like when people wear like Adidas with Nikes.
Cross brand.
Yeah, that's
if
gross.
but I'll do it on my like a lazy day to the fucking.
Nah, that's gross.
But
You got money if you can afford
so
to
that
just
means you
match
can't
everything.
cop like Adidas shorts or Under Armour shorts and walk to the supermarket and wear them because
You can wear them. Just wear the Under Armour sneakers with it.
I am not wearing Under Armour sneakers.
Then don't wear the shorts.
Why? The shorts are perfectly fine. I think the sneakers are hideous.
So don't wear Under Armour.
I think that's a little ridiculous.
I think it's gross.
If you're just walking to the store, like I don't give a fuck how I in fairness, fine. I don't give a fuck how I look.
Are these
walking
ice
like
cream
the store.
jeans?
No.
So this is an ice cream shirt.
No, this it's not the same kind of thing.
Why not? What's the difference?
The brand. Look, so we're
If
talking
they're
about.
beefing brands?
Huh?
Like if
No, these two aren't beefing. This is Uniqlo. No, this is Gap. This is ice cream. Those are two different rounds.
So when is it good to?
What?
So all right,
If you have
To
a
wear-
Burberry
to wear-
belt and
to wear-
and Gucci loafers,
I don't think that looks cool. I don't think Gucci loafers. I mean, look, my whole thing is like when you have competitive brands that are 100% competitive with each other, and you cross them shits together, that's gross to me. Adidas, Nike, the major one. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like I can't even plug my phone into this computer.
I
That's
agree.
gross.
If you're
That's
actually
disgusting.
trying to, I agree.
I can't plug this Galaxy in there. That's oh.
you probably can't just literally you can't. I don't think it has
I'm
the ports
glad.
for it.
I'm glad.
I see your point. If you're actually trying to like,
If you're trying to put
on
off
an
a fit,
yeah,
if I'm going to the gym, I don't give a fuck.
exactly. I really don't care.
gross.
But anyways,
I can't afford to give a fuck.
from my scoop, my like really weird pet peeves that I've kind of like come across is like, so I hate seeing crumpled napkins on a table. I can't, like, I don't, like, when I was in Hong Kong, and that's, I mean, they're on a different level of dirty in some places.
Jesus.
But they sat me down at the table, and there was
they don't
like,
clean off the table.
They didn't clean off the table
Oh,
before
yeah.
they sat me down because it's just like rushed. It's like you get in, you eat, you get the fuck out.
Jesus,
Like,
whole accent.
and it kind of like freaked me the fuck out when I had like a chicken bone and napkin.
See, but that's different. That's not just a crumpled
Like
napkin.
all right, but a dirty
Like,
it's
that's
fine. Even if the chicken bone wasn't there, the dirty napkin just like chilling right there.
They don't clean it?
Or, like, even-
when you get there?
That makes me want to
They
throw up a little
eventually did, but like after like I think they took like the drink order. Like, oh shit. Like it's but like even in general, even if you don't clean up, just the fact I just hate napkins, like dirty napkins like lying around. I also hate like if you're in public and you have to go to like a urinal or a bathroom stall, even like urinal. If I see like toilet paper either in the urinal or in the stall, my first choice is to go to another one. I don't even if like the urinal is perfectly fine or whatnot, or if the stall is clean. If I have to go take a shit or whatever in public,
I hate when dudes shit in the urinal. Like you're fucking.
what do you do? Like, I've never seen someone in the act of doing it, but I have seen shit in the urinal, which is just like, what are you doing?
Shitting in the urinal.
Yeah.
Apparently.
But like I can't stand, like if I had a selection of stalls to go take a shit in, and the first one I go into has like toilet paper in it in the water, I'm going to the next one. I mean, even if it's like clean, if there's no shit in the bowl, it just skeeves me out for some reason.
Shit. One of my real ones, I hate sitting down on an already warm seat. That's gross to me.
Depends how warm.
Oh nah, that shit.
It's
It's
weird.
weird,
I'll
though.
say it's a
It's
weird
weird.
feeling. I don't know if I would get up, but
I don't like that shit at all.
it's a weird.
I
feeling.
wouldn't get up, but
I
I
don't
hate
feel
it.
comfortable.
There's people that don't.
Like I'm shivering when I'm sitting. Like, oh, this shit is warm, but I'm cold. Like, what the fuck? There's that, and then mine is like weird, but it's not. It's different. It's like I can't eat food without watching something. Like, I have to find something to watch before I eat. Like, I warm up the food, and my shit got to be ready to go
That's
to watch.
interesting.
Yeah, I can't. I can't.
I
can't
feel you.
watch
I
without-
can eat if I'm at home.
Mhm.
And like if I'm out, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna,
right.
But if I'm home, I really prefer to be watching something.
Yeah, I'm literally looking like if I can't find something, I'm like fuck my fucking.
Yeah, I feel like I do a disservice.
Because like if you're ever to if you're at work and you go out for lunch or whatever, and you're by yourself and you go sit down at like Panera or some shit, and you're at the table and you're eating, you're never just like eating, not holding your phone.
Yeah, of course not.
Like you're always just you never just. No
if
one's
it's quick, I have. If I'm just dipping out,
but
I'm not like.
Yeah, but if you're there for like 15, 20 minutes eating your food,
you might as well watch something.
Yeah. You're just who just like because then what are you looking at?
Your food.
You're looking at your food just like this the whole time.
Have you ever gone to restaurants by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I have.
I like that.
But like usually
I'm on my phone. Though.
I'm on the on and off on the phone.
Yeah.
Or at least maybe a TV's there.
Yeah.
Like.
But yeah, I can't.
Otherwise, it's awkward. Then you're like people watching. But then if you're by yourself, you know that there's people that are gonna be looking at you. Say, why is he by himself? I know that
people think it's the most bizarre thing. Wow, you go to the bar by yourself?
Because in fairness, some people really look at you and be like, "Why are you by yourself?"
Fuck them.
Yeah,
it's still you hate that feeling of being watched.
We shouldn't have that feeling.
You shouldn't, but it's. I don't think you can control that.
No, you can't control what other people think.
But
I don't care.
But yeah, there's nothing wrong with going out to eat by yourself in a restaurant.
No,
but it's just a weird feeling. So yeah, I guess
he's a legend of it.
No, you're right. Yeah.
We didn't even say we had Jaheim.
But yeah,
I have one last weird pet peeve, and it's perspiration around drinks.
Get the fuck out of here! You don't like cold drinks?
No, I just don't like when people leave their drink and it has
the lip print on it.
No, like the condensation and it rings off, and if it has ice,
what do you want people to do?
Use a coaster.
Oh, you're talking about when it drips on.
Yeah, and it's dripping all over.
I think you're talking about like on a
no, like it's dripping all over.
There's nothing. I don't know. You got to deal with that.
I don't. So what if there's no coasters around?
Napkin.
I actually don't like the whole. I never put the whole napkin under the cup thing.
He iced it? Yeah.
I never put the napkin under the cup. I think it's a weird. Again, it's my thing of napkins on a fucking table.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So what would happen if you went to a restaurant and there was at your table a chicken bone, the crumpled napkin, and you said, "Fuck this! I gotta go take a piss," and there's somebody shitted in the urinal already, and then
I might leave.
all your pet peeves at once. You fucking
self-implode. Combust.
That's a sign.
I shouldn't be there.
Yeah. They're telling you to get the fuck out.
I know God sends me signals that I shouldn't be doing something.
There's been plenty of times, plenty of places. Like, yeah, I probably shouldn't be here, but fuck it. Those be the most fun times. Niggas should not be doing this shit, but fuck it.
You look like a mistake. Get the fuck over here.
Yo, that was one of my favorite memes. Like, you like a bad time.
Get the fuck over here.
Like a bad decision. Get the fuck over here.
Oh, jeez.
I guess that wraps it up for this week's episode of the Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast. Yeah, say that shit and stuff.
Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Instagram. You can catch all the episodes on SoundCloud,
at
Apple,
Neapolitan
Spotify.
Podcast.
I guess on that note,
don't kill us,
please.